Persistence. That's the word Maria Teresa Montaño uses when asked why she still works as an investigative journalist in Mexico.
Despite the risks in recent years, above all, I came back to finish what I was doing.
A journalist for 30 years, Montaño covers corruption and reports on local government and politics for her news website The Observer in the city of Toluca. But not everyone welcomes her investigations. In August 2021, 3 men abducted Montaño at gunpoint. For 3 hours, the assailants threatened the journalist, forced her to withdraw money at several ATMs, and took her reporting gear and notebooks. She says the attackers left her with a warning: don't report the kidnapping.
I had to leave the country because they threatened to kill me.
Montaño's experience is all too common in Mexico. 3 journalists in Guerrero State in November were kidnapped and held for several days. One of the most dangerous countries for journalists globally, Mexico registered more than a dozen media killings in 2022 alone, says the Committee to Protect Journalists, or CPJ.
We continue to see public officials who in no way respect freedom of the press in the country. We have in Mexico many organized crime groups that are willing to use extreme violence to protect their interests, and for them, journalists are a legitimate target.
Adding to the risks, says Hudson, is the lack of justice.
In Mexico, more than 95% of crimes against journalists go without any sentence, and those are the crimes we have recorded.
Montaño's case is still unsolved. She reported her kidnapping to state officials and the Federal Mechanism for the Protection of Human Rights Defenders and Journalists, who assigned her a bodyguard, at least while in Toluca. But even with protection, Montaño feels uneasy. After the kidnapping, she sent her children away from Toluca and left Mexico briefly.
I fell into a severe depression. There was a moment when I couldn't continue. The truth was, I was very unwell, and at moments I couldn't get out of bed.
But a sense of duty and her news and fact-checking website, The Observer, kept her going.
After the kidnapping, I thought I was done. Then you realize that it's your vocation. I felt like I had things pending. I have a web portal with a team that was waiting for me, and I had to go back. And I wanted to go back to finish what I had started.
Another motivation, her commitment to the truth.
It's necessary to encourage a free press that makes the issues that really matter visible to the eyes of politicians, the deviations, what they're doing wrong and who they are, so people can make appropriate decisions at the time.
That commitment led CPJ to recognize Montaño this month with its International Press Freedom Award for her courageous reporting. Cristina, Caicedo, Smit, VOA News, Toluca, Mexico.